Now, there are going to be people who are going to have seen the first few seconds of the video and said, what was that? What was that intro all about? I'm confused. My mind is confused. I was expecting to see something completely different, and then I see a spinning gas mask and the name Ap0c drop down and explode and crumble into nothing. I don't get it. What was all that about? Is that a new intro? There will also be some other people who will say, oh, it's your old intro, you've got it back, it's nice to see it back, but I prefer the new one. And there'll be a whole debate of comments about what people like and what people don't. To be fair, it's all completely irrelevant without sounding rude. That is actually my old intro, for those of you who don't know, for those of you who are quite new, for those of you who've been with me for a long time, you may remember that intro from some time back. Now, the reason I've actually incorporated that intro into this video is because I was kind of thinking to myself, you know, I was just about to get this upload ready, and then I thought, I've got to put the same intro in again. Now, I'm quite a regular uploader. I don't do kind of flash in the pan uploads. My uploads are generally every day. Every other day, things aren't going so well, sometimes twice a day. And that is a whole lot of the same intro to throw up. The only other intro I have is the Noob of the Week one, which is pretty rare. You know, I only do Noob of the Week once every fortnight to once every month sometimes, so yeah, I thought what I need to do is maybe mix it up a little bit, because I kind of got the idea for using the new intro, you know, the guy with the two smoking pistols. I got the idea for using that intro from Only Use Me Blade. I love Only Use Me Blade. Sorry mate, I ripped you off. Because Only Use Me Blade has about 5 to 6 intros or something, and one of them is of a guy, which he doesn't use this one very often, it's actually my favourite, but it's of a guy kind of surrounded by the carnage of bodies with a couple of glistening blades. And I thought, I really want that, but I want that in a, you know, an alternate gun version. So that was where the idea came from for that. Now, obviously, as I say, Only Use Me Blade mixes it up, and it's nice to see what kind of intro he's going to use. He's sort of got one for every kind of, you know, different sort of series that he does. So I need to do that, and I thought, well, I'll involve my old intro, because I don't hate it, I still love it, I still look back on it with fondness, and it was done with quite professionalism by a guy who doesn't do that kind of thing professionally. And I'll mix it up, so we got something a little bit different instead of the same thing day in, day out. So there we go. That's enough talk about that. 2 minutes, 30 seconds, pretty much talking about intros. I do apologise, I thought I'd get that out there before the questions started flying in. Anyway, as you probably all noticed in the background, there's some Call of Duty Ghost gameplay. Big questions are going to be hanging over your heads about that. Well, first of all, let me tell you, I don't own it, I've still sold it, it's gone out of my sight. That is just an old gameplay that I had on my hard drive. The second question that I probably will have to answer is, why the F am I running a sniper rifle and trying to quickscope in a FaZe optic scumpy, fakey styley? Well, the answer to that is pretty damn simple. This was probably on the last day of me having the game, to be honest with you, because I was kind of bored of doing the same thing. Also, I thought I'd upload something different because somebody wasn't happy that I uploaded a AK-12 gameplay. So I thought, well, I'd upload one of me using a sniper rifle, because I never use them because I don't like them too much. But yeah, this gameplay was on my last day of owning Call of Duty Ghosts, and I was so bored I just wanted to try something different, and alternately I wanted to see if quickscoping is still in the game. And as you can see, I'm not very good, you know, I don't profess to be very good at using a sniper rifle, but quickscoping is still very much strong in the game. Now, when I watched this back, just before I commentated over it, because I wanted to see what the gameplay was like, it kind of really confirmed to me why I got rid of this game, as many things do. I mean, that was one of the other things in my upload where I showed this guy with a bulldog, and I kind of put some text over the gameplay, and I said, this is the reason why I sold Call of Duty Ghosts. One of my subscribers came back and he said, is that the whole reason why you sold Ghost, because of the shotgun? I'm surprised about that. It actually isn't. It's just kind of part and parcel of the problem. The whole problem I have, and people do say things like, look, the guy bought the game, people buy the game, they are completely entitled to play the game exactly how they want. That is absolutely fundamentally true, it really is, but for me, there's kind of choices that you have, and every Call of Duty has these choices, such as the One Man Army, Danger Close Commando, Noob Tubes. It's a choice, you can put it on if you want. Most people opt not to put it on because it's almost seen as not fair play. For me, using the Bulldog is it's just garbage, and you know, everybody's entitled to do what they want, but I just don't like it. That's my whole reason of getting rid of it. It's like one of those things, if you go somewhere for food and you do not like the meals that they serve because they make you physically sick, you stop going there, you go somewhere else to eat, you know, so it doesn't really take much to work that out. But yeah, I did want to experiment around with the sniper rifle and find out if it's still there, and unfortunately it is, and I get quickscoped a hell of a lot. In fact, actually, no, that's not true. I don't get quickscoped anymore because I don't fucking own the game. I own other things. Apocalypse done.